Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Dwayne, and today we're checking out Zeal and Ardor. So, I've heard a lot of buzz about these guys, and shamefully I've never listened to them. Because sometimes I feel like sometimes it's the opposite, like when people go on about a band so much. I know it kind of puts me off a little bit, but I don't think that's what happened here. I think I just didn't get around to listening to them. So, I've got a friend who's really into these guys, and he's like, you know, you like metal, you like blues music, this is like the perfect band for you. Like, it's the perfect combination. You know, it's got those blues elements, it's got the metal elements in there, and like, it does sound intriguing. So if we're finally giving in, we're gonna go back to some of the earlier stuff by the looks of it. This track is called "Come On Down." I think it's 5 or 6 years old, and I feel like this is at the start of their career. I could be wrong; they may have released stuff before this. But I was recommended a couple of songs, and Come On Down is the first one we're listening to. So, got my trusty acoustic here. I like to try and play along to songs and stuff like that. No idea if this is that type of band or if I'll be able to play anything, but we'll see how we go, hey?
I can't see no devil in the field.
Okay,
Many
bluesy.
trees and poplars, many seas. I can't see no devil in the fields. Come on down.
Tune back up to standard.
Come on down. I can't see no devil in the fields. There's many trees and poplars, many seas.
It's kind of got that old jailer vibe. Okay, it does sound a bit like Devilish. What? Okay, I gotta turn this up. I wasn't expecting the double kicks. This is great.
I can't see no devil in the field.
Damn, this guy's voice is good too.
Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. I've been wrong. I've been wrong. I've been alone. I've been alone. I've been doomed. I've been doomed. I've been doomed. I've been doomed. I've been beat.
It's like a metal Black Keys. Like early Black Keys when they were really good.
And as the house will burn and rust, we will descend the light. Come on down. And as the house will burn and rust, we will descend the light.
Wow, this works. It works. Breakdown? I love the little like orchestral part here.
We will descend the lights to last.
Okay, that was short and sweet and interesting. So didn't really pick up. I was too intent on like and shocked about like the double kicks and the the heavier parts that kind of kicked in there. But let's unpack that. So definitely bluesy. It's kind of got that old chain gang. Like you're picturing a bunch of like people chained on the side of a highway, making a railroad basically. And you're picturing people basically singing songs, and that's kind of how I picture in my mind. It's the picture I paint where, these people are chained together, these prisoners, and they're kind of singing those prisoner chain gang type blues sound. I love that sound. The only thing that was missing was like a good stomp with some reverb on there. Basically, people stomping their foot down. You hear the chains rattling. That would have been cool, but maybe that's not even what the song was about. I have no idea what it's about. Maybe it's just about coming on down. Like you want to come on down, then come on down. Like maybe that's just all it is to the song. But it's interesting that the mixture of the blues, how the vibe changed between. It kind of went from at one point, sounding like a lush scene in a movie with like this orchestral type sounding part, and then it would go to these double kicks, and then go back to this like bluesy type sound where it sounds like it's literally a guy with a guitar in a room and a tape recorder. That really early sort of blues stuff before it became commercialized, where it literally was people singing heartbreak songs. It's like a form of poetry, right? Like, there was real emotion and feeling in that, and you could feel that in this guy's vocals. He's a great vocalist, and I'm really interested to know, does the rest of their stuff sound like this, or is it like sometimes they do the blues thing and then at other times they maybe lean into the heavy, or maybe they throw some other elements in there. One thing I really appreciate is when a band can do something like this, can take a traditional genre like blues, which is the backbone of modern metal and rock and whatnot, by the way, but distinctively keep it as its original form and then integrate it into something new. Not everyone can kind of pull that kind of thing off, and it would have been very easy for this to kind of just sounded like something hacked together and not like natural. But the way that they've done it, it just sounds like they've just created this new, it's like a fusion of sorts. It's not really something I would have pictured in my mind beforehand of like traditional, chain gang type blues with, metal metal double kicks at parts in the chorus or wherever it was. That was, I don't know, it just makes me laugh hearing it. I'm not laughing at it. It just, it's that laugh like, wow, I can't believe that they just did that sort of thing. But I loved this track. Clearly, this is like maybe early in their career because it doesn't sound like a very high quality recording. The kick drum kind of sounded a bit robotic and electronic. Maybe it was like programmed drums, or maybe it was just kind of cheap recording. But at the same time, like the early really good blues stuff, what made it so good was the fact it was so raw and unprocessed, and predates obviously modern technology, obviously, but it's like those things where you kind of lose the core essence of what makes the original blues stuff great. Like, for example, there's this artist called Sunhouse, and he's like a really old school like blues guy. Couldn't even tell you when he was from. Maybe like 1920, 1930. Really, really, really early on. It was kind of like blues, but kind of also like soul stuff as well. And there's a track by him called "Grinning in Your Face," which you may have actually heard. Actually, you should go check it out. And there's like a track. He did a lot of stuff where it was no guitar. It's literally him clapping and like doing these blues vocals, and that's kind of like the really early formings of blues music before the guitar stuff came involved. But long story short, yeah, we kind of went on a bit of a journey there. I loved this. I love the integration of the raw blues sound. I'm gonna check out more stuff by them and see what they've got. So yeah, really good suggestion by my friend, and I kind of feel like I've been missing out by not listening to them. But it's so hard to keep up with music, right? Like it's hard to just keep listening to new bands, especially as you get older. I don't know why that is. Maybe life just gets busy, but yeah, Okay, we'll wrap this up. But if you liked that, or if there's another Zeal and Ardor track I should check out, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.